fun, freedom, and no responsibilities. She swapped lives with Tanya Marshall, who runs her home like a boot camp, training her kids for adulthood with hours of chores. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes. It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi.
Good.
Tanya, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you, Josiah.
Benjamin.
And Benjamin.
This is Maya.
Hi, Maya. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
So what do you do?
I am a clown.
I never heard someone's job being a clown. Yeah, there's a lot of clowns. People hire them for birthday, but it's cool that our new mom's a clown because she's way more funner.
What do you guys do for fun?
Well, I like being around people. I don't get to a lot.
I just read because there's like nothing to do.
I was very appalled. They said that they couldn't do anything for fun. It was weird.
Do you know anything about clowning?
Only that they're at carnivals and parties. I didn't know that you had to go to school to become a clown. This is going to be very interesting. I am curious to see what clown school has to offer.
At the Marshalls, Cecilia must get the kids started on dinner, while Ben oversees the cooking from the couch.
You need to cut up some onions and the cilantro.
It's really weird that the kid's cooking for dad who's laying down on the couch. That's not a parent-child relationship. That is a tyrant-to-servant relationship.
We're supposed to call you Miss Sassy.
I mean, sure, but...
It requires them to call grown-ups with the title. It's a sign of respect.
I wouldn't do that normally. The way Ben leads the family is incredibly intense. There's no joking and there's no laughter. It was very uncomfortable feeling.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Tanya's being introduced to her first course at a $36,000 a year clown college. And first up is her transformation into a clown.
You want some crossing?
I guess this is perfectly fine.
She doesn't want to be clowny, and she just doesn't seem like she likes fun.
John, I'm not liking this at all.
All you have to do is pick any subject you're comfortable talking about with some authority.
Today I'll demonstrate how to shine a shoe. I feel very out of place. This just seems silly and foolish to me. I think Cecilia's like some kind of a grown-up kid. There's just no purpose to it.
It's the first morning of the swap at the Marshalls. Ben's off to work, and Cecilia must rise early to oversee the kids' long list of chores.
Benjamin has upstairs, Josiah has laundry.
So I have downstairs, so now I'm upstairs. And I keep on going for my whole life until I leave the house.
I get exhausted just from watching those kids do chores. I think it's just ridiculous that these kids are the servants of the house. Why do you guys have to do so many chores?
My mom says she wants to keep this house clean.
It feels like that's all you do. It's like you're cleaning.
Yeah, she feels, all we do is work. I need my freedom.
At the Harrison-Velascos, after John has got Maya up and taking care of chores, Tanya takes care of her only parenting duty, getting breakfast for Maya.
So do you pretty much do everything when it comes to Maya's care?
I brush her hair, then Maya eats, and I get Maya on the bike, and I go.
Your whole life is just tied up in taking care of Maya and what Ceci wants. And I just wonder what drives John.
If I didn't want to cater to every one of Ceci's whims, I just wouldn't.
I mean, if you're happy, that's fine, but there's a part of me that just feels like you are walked on and used.
I
And
really don't feel like I'm walked on.
I think Ceci is selfish. She does not help to get her daughter ready for school. She does no chores whatsoever. I think this is all about Ceci. I don't think it has anything to do with anybody else.
I think if I spent too much quality time with Tanya, I would need to be on some antidepressant.
At the Marshalls, Ben Jr. and Josiah are showing Cecilia the limits of their freedom.
As far as we go? Yep, that's as far as we can go. There's a lot of kids right over on all these houses, but we're not allowed to pass this line, so we can't go around there.
They're not being trusted to make the right decision, which means that when they go out in the world, they're gonna be so lost.
Ben returns home and immediately starts issuing orders.
Boys, go sit at the table. I didn't hear anything.
Yes, sir.
We went out to the stop sign.
Right.
They seem very eager to want to go out in the world and be trusted.
Our goal is not so much to shelter them as much as it is to insulate them.
But, you know, there's insulating and then there's isolating.
They may say right now, we get to do nothing. To me, it's not a big deal.
Ben was extremely cool, and if they're so happy, then why are they begging me for freedom?